For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
Why does one cup of coffee feel just right while the next feels weak, even with the same pod? I asked myself that too, until I started using the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 single-serve K-Cup coffee maker, and the difference showed up fast. What changes the game here is multi-stream technology. Instead of water hitting the coffee in one spot, it flows through multiple streams. For my own use, this makes the coffee taste more even and fuller compared to older single-serve machines. Same pod, better result, no extra effort. If you like control without complexity, this machine gets it right. You can brew a stronger cup when you need that extra push, or choose the hot over ice option when you want iced coffee that doesn't taste diluted. I've used the iced option a few times, and it actually holds flavor instead of turning watery. You get 4 brew sizes, 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces, which fits real daily habits. The 66-ounce dual-position water reservoir is practical too. Place it on the side or back to save counter space, and refilling is quick and clean. Coffee is ready in minutes, and you can brew back-to-back cups without waiting. That alone saves time on busy mornings. It also fits travel mugs up to 7 inches tall, so you can brew and go. From hands-on use, the Keurig K Supreme delivers consistent taste, fast brewing, and simple customization. If you want dependable coffee without overthinking it, this machine does exactly that.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you think home coffee machines can't match cafe quality drinks, wait till you see what this machine does in under 3 minutes. Today, I'm testing the DeLonghi Eletta Explorer, a smart all-in-one coffee system that turns both hot and cold cafe drinks into quick, effortless, and barista-level perfection at home. If you're someone who switches between hot cappuccinos in the morning and iced lattes in the afternoon, this machine is built exactly for you. The Eletta Explorer comes loaded with 50+ one-touch drink options, so you can go from a strong espresso to a creamy cappuccino or even a chilled cold brew without needing separate equipment. One of the first things that impressed me is the integrated grinder. Freshly ground beans make a huge difference in flavor, and this machine gives you 13 grind settings to fine-tune your taste. When I used a medium grind with darker beans, the espresso came out bold and rich. The Latte Crema hot and cold foam systems are another highlight. DeLonghi includes 2 different systems, one specially designed for hot drinks, the other for cold drinks. Cold coffee lovers will appreciate the cold extraction technology. Normally, cold brew takes anywhere from 12 to 24 hours to develop, but here, the machine uses controlled pressure, temperature, and water flow to create a smooth, low-acidity cold brew in under 3 minutes. It aligns with what coffee professionals say about consistent extraction and proper brewing temperature. Maintenance is just as convenient. Most parts are removable and dishwasher safe, which saves you from the hassle of constant scrubbing. For me, this is one of the biggest wins, because cleaning older machines was always the most frustrating part. The DeLonghi Eletta Explorer brings together convenience, customization, and genuine cafe-style results. Whether you love hot espresso drinks, iced lattes, cold brews, or want the flexibility to adjust grind settings like a barista, this machine makes it all effortless at home.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you're tired of coffee makers that promise a lot but deliver weak, uneven coffee, let me show you the one machine that actually surprised me in real-life use. The Black & Decker 12-cup coffee maker keeps things simple but performance-focused, and that's exactly why it's been working so well in my daily routine. From day one, I noticed the difference in its Vortex technology. The water spreads across the coffee grounds evenly. I tested 2 full batches back-to-back, and both came out consistent, without those dry pockets you usually see in basic brewers. One feature I didn't expect to use so often is Sneak a Cup.
On rushed mornings, I grab my first cup before the brew finishes. The flow stops instantly, no mess, and it resumes perfectly when the carafe goes back. I've tried this more times than I can count, and it has never overflowed. The no-drip perfect pour spout also feels like a small but meaningful win. I've poured in a hurry and still avoided those annoying countertop drips, something users mention a lot in reviews too. Cleanup is fast thanks to the removable filter basket. It's dishwasher safe, and after brewing multiple pots in a day, this saved me a lot of time. And yes, the 𝐓𝐇𝐀 carafe plate actually works. My last cup stays nearly as warm and steady as the first, which isn't common with low-cost drip makers. If you want a coffee maker that's simple, reliable, and tested in real routines, not just on paper, this is the one that gets the job done every day.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you want a coffee maker that actually keeps up with your holiday chaos, this is the one I keep reaching for. I've been using it during my own hosting days, and honestly, it made my mornings and gatherings feel way easier. Here's why the 𝐓𝐇𝐀 Express is becoming my go-to for hosting, gifting, and surviving long holiday schedules. 𝐓𝐇𝐀 Express single-serve coffee maker. Strong brew option, 42-ounce reservoir, warm stone. During the holiday rush, I need coffee fast and strong. The strong brew button on this 𝐓𝐀 Express has saved me times I can't count. I tested it side by side with the regular brew, and the richer taste really does give that push you need for early mornings and last-minute prep. You can choose 8, 10, or 12 ounce, and trust me, this flexibility helps when guests have different preferences. Last weekend, everyone picked a different size, and the machine handled each one smoothly without slowing down. The 42-ounce reservoir is another real advantage. I brewed 4 cups before needing a refill, which made hosting so much easier. When your kitchen is already packed, not running back and forth to the sink feels like a win. My travel mug test also passed. The removable drip tray fits my 7.4-inch cup perfectly. So whether you're heading out for a shopping trip or gifting this to someone who's always on the move, it works without extra hassle. And the auto off? That's underrated. It shuts down after 5 minutes, which saved me the day I rushed out and forgot everything on the counter. Simple, fast, strong. This machine fits real holiday life, not just perfect moments.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you blend every day, listen, I just tested a blender that actually thinks for you. No guessing, no stopping mid-blend, no drama. Let me show you what happened when I pushed it to the limit in my own kitchen. The NutriBullet SmartSense 5-speed full-size blender, 1400 watts, caught my attention fast because it doesn't just blend, it reacts. When I tested it with frozen fruit and nuts at the same time, the smart auto cycle kicked in and adjusted the speed on its own. No more guessing which button to press or stopping halfway to fix the texture. You get a 1 to 5 precision speed range, and every level actually feels usable. I tried speed 1 for nut flour, and speed 5 handled nut milk so smoothly I didn't need to strain it. That's a small win, but trust me, if you blend often, it matters. The interface is simple, clear buttons and a dot matrix display. I liked that I didn't have to scroll through menus. It's straightforward, which honestly makes blending faster. The 1400-watt motor performed exactly how I expected a high-power blender to act. I crushed ice, blended thick smoothies, and even tested a heady mix. No stalling, no burning smell, no overheating. Inside the box, you get the 1400-watt base, 64-ounce pitcher, lid with pour spout, tamper, recipe book, and user guide. The pitcher is dishwasher safe, and the blender meets North American and Canadian electrical standards. If you want a blender that adjusts automatically, delivers consistent results, and keeps daily blending simple, this SmartSense model is worth it. It genuinely made my routine easier, and that's why I'm sharing it with you.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
What if your coffee machine could learn exactly how you like your espresso and make it perfectly every single time? That's exactly what the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐈𝐒 Magenta Plus Super Automatic Espresso Machine does, and it's become one of my favorite kitchen upgrades. I've tested many espresso machines, but this one truly stands out for its balance of control and convenience. My favorite feature? The on-the-fly programming. One morning, my espresso came out a bit mild, so I increased the strength while it was brewing, and the machine actually saved that setting for next time. It felt like having a barista who remembers your taste. Then there's the full color display. No confusing buttons or hidden menus. Even beginners can brew their favorite drink in seconds. I let a friend try it, and they made an Americano on their first attempt. When it comes to milk drinks, the commercial-style Steam one delivers silky microfoam that feels straight out of a cafe. You have full control, perfect for cappuccinos and lattes. And here's what I love for daily use: the adjustable drip tray and cup riser. Whether it's a tiny espresso cup or a tall travel mug, it fits perfectly. I've brewed directly into my thermos with zero mess. Despite its compact size, the Magenta Plus packs serious power. The updated brew group lets you adjust between 6.5 to 11.5 grams per shot, giving you full control over flavor and strength. If you're someone who wants cafe-quality espresso at home without the learning curve, this machine is absolutely worth checking out. It's smart, stylish, and built for people who truly love their coffee.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you've ever asked yourself, can a home blender actually perform like a cafe machine? The 𝐕𝐈𝐒 Super Q is one of the few I've personally tested that comes very close. Let me tell you what actually happened when I used it. The 𝐕𝐈𝐒 BBL920BTR Super Q in black truffle runs on an 1800-watt motor with 186 mile-per-hour blade tip speed, and you can feel the power instantly. I tossed in frozen pineapples, spinach, and ice, and it turned everything into a silky smoothie in under 20 seconds. No clogging, no struggling, just clean blending power. One thing you'll love is the Smart Base. It automatically detects whether you're using the 68-ounce jug or the personal cup. I use the personal cup almost every morning because I can blend and go without adding extra cleanup to my day. The 5 one-touch programs actually work the way they claim. The Ice Crush mode turned a full tray of ice into snow in seconds. The Soup mode heated vegetables into a smooth, hot blend just through friction. And the 2 smoothie modes gave different textures on purpose, one thick, one lighter. What surprised me most was the noise suppression. I blended early morning and didn't wake anyone up. That alone will matter to a lot of you. If you want cafe-level blending at home with real power and easy controls, the Super Q is one of the few blenders that actually delivers it in real use.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
Stop scrolling for a second, because if your blender ever struggled with ice, froze mid-blend, or shook across the counter, this one is about to change your entire routine. The 𝐻𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿 Splendor Blender comes with a real 1,000-watt motor, and trust me, you can feel the difference the moment you drop in frozen fruit. I tested it with solid ice cubes and frozen pineapple, and it powered through without slowing down. No burning smell, no vibration drama, just smooth, consistent blending. It keeps things simple with 2 modes: high speed for creamy smoothies and shakes, and pulse when you want control. I used pulse to chop almonds, and it gave me that perfect, not too fine texture without turning everything into dust. If you care about safe cooking gear, this one is made without PTFEs, PFOAs, or other PFAS, which aligns with today's kitchen safety standards. The wavy wall jar design actually works. It keeps ingredients moving, so you don't have to stop and scrape every few seconds. And the heavy base means the blender stays put even when you're going full speed. My favorite feature? The self-cleaning mode. Add water, add soap, press a button. Done. As someone who blends multiple times a day, this is a big win. Plus, the 25-ounce personal cup with drinking lid makes it super easy to blend and go. I literally blended a shake, snapped on the lid, and headed out the door. If you want a blender that's powerful, simple, safe, and actually tested in real life, this one is worth it.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you're tired of blenders that choke on ice and leave chunky smoothies, this one will feel like a complete upgrade. The Ninja Detect Power Blender Pro plus Personal Single Serve TB301 is built for real power and real convenience. The first time I used it, the 1800 peak watt motor crushed frozen fruits like it was nothing. It actually surprised me how smooth the blend came out. What makes this blender stand out is the Blend Sense technology. It automatically adjusts the speed and time based on what you put inside. I tossed in ice, banana, oats, and spinach just to test it, and the blender shifted speeds on its own and delivered a smooth drink without me stopping once. The clear dial showing each mode makes it easy to follow along. If you prep for family or want big batches, the 72-ounce pitcher is perfect. Paired with the total crushing and chopping blade assembly, it handles ice, veggies, and fruits without leaving uneven pieces. I even used it for chopping veggies for meal prep. It took seconds. For quick daily use, the 24-ounce single-serve cups are the real win. Blend straight in the cup, add the spout lid, and go. Super convenient. Even with all that power, the TB301 fits nicely on the counter and looks clean in any kitchen. If you want power, smart blending, and simple control in one machine, this blender honestly delivers.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
Tired of juggling multiple kitchen appliances? Meet the Instant Pot Pro 10-in-1, your all-in-one solution for fast, reliable cooking. The Instant Pot Pro 10-in-1 pressure cooker has truly changed the way I cook. I've used it for busy weeknights and meal prep, and it handles almost everything. Pressure cooking, slow cooking, sous vide, sautéing, sterilizing, yogurt making, steaming, baking, and rice or grain cooking, all in one 6-quart unit. With 28 smart programs, you can start cooking with just a touch. I tried the rice program last week, and it came out perfectly cooked, no guesswork. And if you like to tweak things yourself, the manual control over time, temperature, and pressure works perfectly for custom recipes. Speed is where this cooker shines. It preheats 20% faster and cooks up to 70% faster than slow cooking methods. I made a batch of chicken curry in under 20 minutes, something that would normally take over an hour, and it turned out tender and flavorful. The gentle steam release switch and diffusing cover make pressure release smooth and safe. I remember the first time I tried it, it was quiet and controlled, unlike older pressure cookers that can hiss and pop. With a 6-quart capacity, it's perfect for families or meal prep. I cooked several days worth of rice and vegetables in one go, and it handled back-to-back cycles without any drop in performance. Cleanup is easy too. The lid and inner pot are dishwasher safe, making post-cooking stress-free. The cooker runs on 1200 watts, 120V, 60 Hz, and is UL and ULC listed for safety. Plus, the Instant Pot app offers over 800 recipes, which I've personally used to discover quick and reliable weeknight dinners. From my experience, the Instant Pot Pro 10-in-1 is not just versatile, it's efficient, safe, and consistent, helping you cook great meals without extra hassle.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you've ever wished your blender could think for you, the Vitamix A3500 is the closest thing to a smart kitchen upgrade you can feel on day one. When I first tested it, the 1500-watt motor blended frozen fruit and nuts like it was nothing, and the 48-ounce BPA-free Triton container was the perfect size for daily smoothies and meal prep batches. The real magic? 5 automatic program settings: smoothies, soups, dips, frozen treats, and even self-cleaning. Just tap and walk away. I tried the smoothie program with frozen pineapple and spinach, and the machine nailed a perfectly smooth blend without me stopping it once. That's the type of consistent result professionals trust. You also get variable speed control and pulse, which gives you manual precision. I used the pulse feature for chunky salsa, and it kept the texture exactly where I wanted it. No mush. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀_3500's built-in wireless connectivity automatically reads container size and adjusts blend time. When I switched to a smaller jar, it updated instantly. No guessing, no settings to fix. Cleanup is simple with the touchscreen interface, and the container is dishwasher safe, which I love because it saves time when blending multiple times a day. With its brushed stainless finish, sturdy 14.9-pound build, and space-friendly size, this blender feels premium, smart, and reliable. If you want a blender that delivers real performance, consistent results, and long-term value, the Vitamix 𝐓𝐇_3500 is the upgrade that actually feels worth it.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you've ever wished cooking could be faster, easier, and honestly less stressful, then let me share something I've been using every day because it changed how I cook at home. The Our Place Dream Cooker is built for anyone who wants quick and simple cooking without switching between different tools. I'm talking to you as someone who actually uses this cooker almost daily. With 4 core modes, pressure cook, slow cook, sear and saute, and keep warm, you can handle most of your meals in one place without extra steps. What stood out to me right away was how fast the pressure cooking mode works. It can cook up to 80% faster than traditional methods, and I really felt the difference. For example, I cooked a chicken and potato meal that normally takes over an hour. The Dream Cooker finished it in about 20 minutes, and it came out evenly cooked. Moments like this matter when you're tired or want to save time. The 6-quart inner pot has a toxin-free non-stick coating, which makes cleanup easy. I once cooked rice and vegetables together and nothing stuck. I cleaned it with one quick rinse. No scrubbing, no soaking. The hands-free steam release is another thing I appreciate. You don't need to get close to the steam or manually release anything. After cooking, it automatically shifts into keep warm mode, which keeps food ready without overcooking. It also includes 9 safety features, so the cooking process feels controlled and secure. The control panel is simple. No long list of confusing presets. You just adjust the time, temperature, and the mode you want. It's easy for beginners and convenient for someone who cooks a lot. Overall, the Dream Cooker offers fast cooking, simple controls, and everyday convenience. With 4 modes, an easy-to-clean pot, and hands-free steam release, and a straightforward panel, it supports daily cooking without adding extra work. From my experience, it's a reliable tool that actually makes cooking easier and saves a lot of time.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
Tired of guessing cooking times and liquid ratios? Let me show you how this smart cooker takes the stress out of every meal. The Chef IQ Smart Pressure Cooker with Wi-Fi and a built-in scale is perfect for home cooks who want fast, accurate, and stress-free meals. When I first used it during a busy week, I was amazed at how much it simplified my cooking routine. This 10-in-1 multi-cooker brings smart technology and real-time guidance into a 6-quart family-size unit, giving consistent results without extra effort. App connects through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, offering 500-plus guided recipes, how-to videos, and cooking presets. I tested a chicken and rice recipe, and it automatically adjusted pressure, timing, and liquid for perfect results. Even on busy days, the app helps you decide what to make, guides you step by step, and syncs settings directly to the cooker. The built-in scale measures ingredients directly inside the pot using 4 smart sensors, ensuring precise cooking without measuring cups. I noticed it made a huge difference when cooking rice and soups, the right liquid every time and less cleanup. Safety is improved with auto pressure release, which releases steam automatically at the end of cooking. It offers quick, pulse, and natural release modes, perfect for hands-off cooking and families who want predictable results. The guided cooking system sends exact temperature, pressure, and timing settings to the cooker for every step. Whether it's rice, stew, or one-pot meals, the video-guided instructions help you cook confidently. The cooker also includes hundreds of presets for ingredients like rice, beans, pasta, and soups, making weekly meal prep or quick dinners effortless. Wireless firmware updates keep the cooker current with new features and improved algorithms. Overall, the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐒 pressure cooker is perfect for families, busy individuals, and anyone who wants to take tech-savvy cooking to the next level. From my own hands-on experience, it's a reliable, easy-to-use option for families and home cooks who want consistent, stress-free meals.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you're tired of spending half your day cooking, this little 3-quart Instant Pot might be the smartest shortcut you ever add to your kitchen. The Instant Pot Duo 7-in-1 Mini has been in my daily routine for weeks, and honestly, it surprised me. It's small enough to fit anywhere, but strong enough to replace several appliances at once. You get pressure cook, slow cook, saute, steam, rice, yogurt, and keep warm, all in one device. What makes it even easier are the 11 one-touch smart programs. I tested it with chicken soup, veggie rice, and steamed fish on different days, and the presets handled everything. No guessing, no stress. And yes, this thing is fast. Pressure cooking cuts time by up to 70%. Beans took about 20 minutes, rice around 12. If you're busy like me, this speed feels life-changing. The stainless steel 18-8 pot with a tri-ply bottom heats evenly. I sautéed chicken with barely any oil and it didn't stick. Cleanup is just as simple because both the lid and pot are dishwasher safe. Safety matters, and this model includes 10+ safety features like overheat protection and a secure lid lock. During my own tests, the lid locked automatically as pressure built, which gave me peace of mind. It runs at 700 watts, 120 volt, and is UL and ULC listed, and includes a stainless steel steamer rack for veggies or dumplings. Plus, you get 1,900+ recipes in the free Instant Pot app. If you want faster, cleaner, easier cooking in a compact size, this mini Instant Pot delivers every time.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you've been dreaming of cafe-quality coffee at home but don't want the stress of a complicated machine, this 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐒 fully automatic coffee machine with steam wand might be the upgrade you didn't know you needed. The more I used it, the more I realized it's not just a machine, it's a routine changer. For the last few weeks, I've been testing this machine every single morning, trying different beans, different milk textures, and even different cup sizes. What impressed me most was how 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐒 designed it to meet real coffee standards while still keeping everything simple for beginners. One thing I immediately noticed is how much flavor you gain from the built-in conical burr grinder. Coffee professionals always say that grind consistency is the foundation of a good espresso, and this machine proves it. When I switched from pre-ground coffee to freshly ground beans, the richness, aroma, and crema improved instantly. The shot tasted fuller and more balanced, exactly what you expect from a real espresso machine. The 19-bar pressure pump delivers the right amount of force to extract oils and flavors from the beans. 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐒 uses a thermoblock heating system, and from my tests, the temperature stays stable from the first cup to the last. Even when making 3 to 4 drinks back-to-back, there's no delay, which is something many budget machines struggle with. This might sound simple, but the adjustable coffee outlet is actually super practical. I can use a small espresso cup, a medium mug, or a tall latte glass without splashing or tilting. It makes the workflow a lot cleaner and faster. Coffee taste changes when machines aren't cleaned properly. The removable brewing unit is one of my favorite parts because it takes less than a minute to rinse. A clean machine always gives a clean shot, and it follows standard maintenance advice from coffee experts. If you want to move away from capsule machines and step into real espresso territory without feeling overwhelmed, this 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐒 automatic machine strikes the perfect balance. It gives you control where it matters: fresh grinding, stirring, consistent pressure, milk frothing, while still keeping the process simple and beginner-friendly. Whether you're a casual drinker or someone who wants to learn latte art, this machine grows with you.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
From my own experience, after using this machine for a few weeks, I can confidently say it replaced both my old espresso and drip coffee makers. Built from premium stainless steel and designed with a smart 3-in-1 brewing system, it handles espresso, drip coffee, and cold brew all in one compact unit. This machine is flexible, beginner-friendly, and efficient. Most mornings, I go for a double-shot espresso, and when I need that extra boost, I switch to the quad-shot option. On weekends, I love brewing classic or rich drip coffee for friends, and the over-ice mode keeps everyone cool and refreshed. It also brews cup sizes from 6 ounces to 18 ounces, giving me full control over portion and strength, something my old setup couldn't match. The Barista Assist technology takes the guesswork out of brewing. It suggests the right grind size, adjusts temperature and pressure, and even helps with weight-based dosing. Whether I use light or dark roast beans, the flavor balance stays spot on. Honestly, it feels like having a mini barista guiding you step by step, perfect for both beginners and coffee lovers. The built-in conical burr grinder comes with 25 customizable settings. I've tried everything from fine espresso grinds to coarse cold brew grinds, and every batch came out perfectly consistent. Unlike my old timer-based grinder, this one measures coffee by weight, so there's no guesswork and no waste, just a better tasting cup every time. The dual froth system is another highlight. I tested it with both regular milk and oat milk, and the texture was silky smooth every single time. With the thick froth setting, I made cappuccinos that looked straight out of a cafe. For iced drinks, the cold foam mode worked beautifully. No need for manual frothing or extra gadgets. Different roasts deserve different temperatures, and this machine makes that easy. With 3 precise heat settings, I brewed dark roasts at lower temps for a smoother taste, and lighter roasts at higher temps for that bright, aromatic flavor. It's subtle, but makes a huge difference. From my experience, the Ninja Espresso Machine Drip Coffee Maker Luxe Cafe Premier Series offers an unbeatable blend of quality, control, and convenience. Its integrated grinder, automatic dosing, versatile frother, and multiple brew options let you create cafe-level drinks at home, minus the learning curve. It's sleek, smart, and truly designed for coffee lovers who want it all in one machine.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
If you want one cooker that actually saves time instead of creating extra work, you'll want to hear this because I've been using this multi-cooker myself, and the results surprised me. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 13-in-1 programmable 4-quart multi-cooker gives you a full cooking setup in one stainless steel pot. With 13 presets, you can slow cook, steam, sauté, cook rice, and make full one-pot meals without juggling multiple gadgets. I've personally tested it in my kitchen, and the stainless steel interior with no coating stood out the most. When I slow cooked a morning stew, the pot stayed clean, no sticking, and the heat stayed consistent from start to finish. Its size fits well on the counter, measuring 13 inches deep, 19 inches wide, and 15 inches high. Even though it looks sturdy, it's light enough at 16 ounces to move around easily. The 360 induction heating technology spreads heat evenly, and I noticed this clearly when making rice. The texture came out balanced without me opening the lid even once. The cooker runs on 1000 watts, which supports everything from simmering to sautéing. I tried sautéing onions before switching to slow cook mode, and the transition was smooth, with no burning. The touch controls are straightforward, and the voice alerts are helpful because you don't need to stand next to it to know when cooking stages change. The recipe book included gives beginner-friendly steps, making it easier to explore the 13 functions. The pot can handle browning, steaming, reheating, and long, slow cooking with steady performance. For daily use, you can throw ingredients in the pot, set the function, and move on with your day. It works well for small families, solo cooking, and meal prep. The stainless steel material, induction base, and consistent heating give reliable results over time. From my own experience, the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 multi-cooker reduces kitchen stress because once you set it, the cooker handles the rest.
For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
What if you could make cafe-style espresso right in your kitchen without the stress, the mess, or the barista training? Let me show you the machine that makes it happen. If you've ever wanted to bring that coffee shop magic home, the Breville Barista Express Impress BES 876 BSS is your new favorite gadget. I've been using it daily and it completely changed how I make espresso. What I love most is how it takes the hardest parts, dosing, tamping, and temperature control, and makes them effortless while still letting you craft your coffee your way. No more guessing the right amount of coffee. The intelligent dosing system automatically adjusts the dose after each shot. On my second try, I noticed it nailed the perfect balance, saving beans and giving me cafe-level consistency. Tamping was always tricky for me, but this machine's assisted tamping applies exactly 10 kgs of pressure with a precise twist every time. The result? A smooth, even puck and a perfect extraction just like a pro would do it. With 25 grind settings, it gives total control over flavor. I tested both medium and dark roasts. Finer grinds gave me a rich, bold shot, while coarser ones balanced out darker beans beautifully. Plus, grinding fresh straight into the portafilter keeps every cup aromatic and flavorful. The thermocoil with PID control keeps the temperature perfectly steady. Every shot tastes just as smooth and balanced as the last, which is something my older machine could never do. If you love lattes or cappuccinos, the steam wand will blow you away. It creates that silky microfoam texture that's perfect for latte art or just a creamy, smooth coffee at home. The Breville Barista Express Impress makes espresso making simple, fun, and incredibly satisfying. It gives beginners confidence and still keeps things exciting for coffee lovers who love to experiment.